Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can make your own simple bird feeder out of just some scrap wood for the smaller birds in your garden, such as blue tits, sparrows and finches. This video is sponsored by SKIL. So recently they sent me these new tools which I'll be using for this project. If you would like to know more about SKIL Power Tools, you can find their website and Instagram links in the description box of this video. Now, back to the project. So mainly for this project I'll be using this old plank of wood. I started off by measuring up the pieces that I need. If you'd like to know the dimensions of this project, I'll leave that information in the description box. Then I could use the miter saw to cut out these pieces. Once I'd cut the first one, I could use that as a template. The back and the two sides are exactly the same. Then I cut out a base. So far I have the three pieces and the base. I'm just using the base here to make some marks for the thickness of the back, because the sides will cover the back. You'll see how that works later on, and that will help me then to draw some angles on here. And I did this by eye, just what I thought looked good. Then I could use the jigsaw to cut out these angles. Once the first side was cut, I could use that as a template to draw around for the second side. This angle here gives the roof a nice pitch to keep the rain off, and the angle at the front is just decorative. Now to attach the base to the back. I've got that in the vise to keep it nice and secure. Then I drilled down two pilot holes with a countersinking bit. I could then add plenty of glue and two screws. And I did the same to add the sides too. Now for the front, I want to add a little piece of wood here at the front. I've just got an offcut, and this will keep the seed inside the feeder, and it will also give the small birds somewhere to perch while they're eating the seed. And again, I just countersunk two holes, two pilot holes, and added plenty of glue. Now I want to add some drainage holes to the bottom, just in case any water does get inside. This will allow rain to fall away. And then I wanted to give it all a good sanding down because it is scrap wood. Just smoothing off the edges with a 120 grit sandpaper. For the finish, I'm using some brown stain. This is a water-based stain. And for the roof, I have this old drawer front. I thought it'd be good for a roof. It has a nice routed edge around it. So I marked up how much I wanted to cut and used a handsaw. And I also gave that a good sanding down too. And for the finish, I've got some green fence stain, again water based. Now I just want to add a hole roughly in the centre of the back of the feeder, and that will allow me to add a screw and a washer later on to attach it to a fence. Now time to add the roof. Once I've got it centralised, I can make a few marks with a pencil, ready to drill some pilot holes. And then I countersunk the holes so that the screws sit nice and flush with the rooftop. Now I just needed to get it attached to my fence. And I've got an extension attachment here in the impact driver just to help me to get that screw in. Then I just needed to add some wild bird seed. And that was the project all done. Okay, so that is about it for this video. I think the box turned out pretty good in the end, considering it is just made out of some scraps of wood. A nice, simple yet effective design. The smaller birds can perch here and eat the seed, and they have cover from the rain also. So if you did find this video useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.